Okay, I will do the presentation of Jim Carrey, alive in comedy. Probably we can say Jim Carrey is the best actor of comedian films. And first of all, I explain the biography of Jim Carrey, after how he starts his career in comedy. After I explain the jump to the big screen, the jump to the movies on Hollywood, and finally I give you a summary of some of his best movies. Okay, first of all, the biography. Jim Carrey was born in Newmarket, in Ontario, Canada, and his family is original of France, and his for that his surname really is Carrey. It's not Carrey. He has when he has 14 years old, their family and him went to Scarborough in Ontario. He has two sisters and a brother, and now I talk about the career. He started being a clown because his father encouraged him to be a clown in a cabaret.
In the cabaret?
Yes.
In what?
Cabaret.
And in this cabaret he mimicked Elvis Presley, James Stewart, and Jerry Lewis. When we has 15 years, he wanted to start being a authentic comedian of America, and he went to Toronto, and he was so famous in this city for his actuations on different clubs. And with 19, he starts being famous in all the United States for In Live in Color, and this is actuation of this program, In Live in Color. The jump to the big screen is Ventura, Pet Detective. This was the first film of we can say he being the best actor comedian. Ace Ventura, in Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey plays a pet detective, so strange, so eccentric, but so intelligent, and he resolved a problem of his case of animals. Another great films. The greatest films of Jim Carrey are Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, the first you can say. The Mask.
Yeah.
The Mask explains how Stanley, a person who's so abused by all, and he takes a mask, and with it and with his powers, he can take the repressed side and his comedian side, and with all of this, he can solve all the problems of the city between the city gangs. Liar Liar, in Spain we could say Mentiroso Compulsivo in Spanish. This film talks about Fletcher Reed. He's a lawyer, and his ambitions and his way of life is always say lies. But with all of his lies, he destroyed the relationship with his wife and with his son, and his son demands 24 hours of truth on his father. And we can say a lawyer cannot say any truth, and this is complicated for him. Bruce Almighty, in Spanish we can, is como Dios. This film is about Bruce Nolan. Bruce Nolan is a news reporter, dissatisfied with the world, and he give all his problems to God, and God talk with him, and says that if you can do better, do it. And Nolan takes the God powers, and with it, he do all of he went to do. And finally, Yes Man is Díquese in Spanish. And this film tells the story of Carl Allen, a man used to say no in so times, and finally he goes to a seminar, and he starts to say yes always. Okay, this is my presentation, and finally I want to show you my favorite scene of Lear Lear.
Red. All right. Now focus. The color of this pen is the color of this pen.
Put up the volume, please.
I'm lying, I can't say it. What happened?
The pen is blue.
The pen is blue. The goddamn pen is blue.
Thank you so much, and if you have questions.
Thank you. Some laughter therapy practice now. Huh?
Yes.
That was really good, one after the other. Thank you. So evaluation.